Welcome to another edition of Nights with Ricky. Tonight I'm going to talk about the juice, O.J. Simpson. He ran for 3,124 yards, 33 touchdowns, and averaged 5 yards a carry in 2 seasons at USC in 1967, 1968. Had a Heisman Trophy winning season in 1968, ran for 1,750 plus yards and scored 22 touchdowns on the ground. He got drafted number 1 overall by the Buffalo Bills, and he had 8 successful seasons with Buffalo. Then he spent the last 2 seasons for the San Francisco 49ers, his hometown, where he was from in San Francisco. And then in the NFL, he ran for 11,236 yards, 61 touchdowns, and also added about 203 receptions. And I think he scored about 20 plus touchdowns receiving the ball as well. Only played in 1 playoff game. He ran for 15 carries for 49 yards. So only played in 1 playoff game. But he was definitely magnificent on the football field. Pretty much he was like a prototypical running back where you want him tall, big, and fast. Marcus Allen came right after him like that. Bo Jackson started becoming, a bigger version of them. But OJ was the first of his kind. Also, he was the first of his kind where he was a media magnet. I mean, the guy was brilliant with promoting any kind of products. I mean, Hertz commercials, you name it. He was there. Worked for NBC as a commentator, ABC on Monday Night Football with Howard Cosell. Started doing movies. He was just one of those most charismatic people I've ever seen, ever. The first 46 years of his life, anybody would trade places with him. He had a great life. I mean, people loved being around him. He loved being around people. He loved the spotlight and everything like that. The tragic incident that happened on June 12th, 1994, though, it changed his life forever. It changed the lives of many people forever. Rest in peace to Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, who lost their lives to senseless violence. We don't know what happened. We really don't. It's always up for debate. But it's a very complicated ending for the juice, for sure. But one thing's for sure that I did learn is that we can't plan our life however we think we want it to go. We do have a major control of the decisions that we do with our life, but at the end of the day, it can go any kind of direction. And I guarantee you, he did not think that the way his first 46 years started, that his next 30 years will end up like that. It was definitely literally night and day, if you look at it. And he never could really recover after June 12, 1994. He could never recover the reputation he had beforehand. He was still the same charismatic person and everything. But when you have a double murder always hanging over you, even after you were found acquitted in court, it's going to be kind of hard and rough to continue living like that and living the way you were in that. All I can say is that I just hope that he asks for forgiveness, because even if he didn't do, somebody that he once loved was senselessly murdered. And I just hope that whatever he's done in his life, that he's was forgiven, and whatever his soul is doing now, that it gets, judged accordingly in the right way. The truth is out now. So, but yeah, he has definitely got to be the most complicated sports figure, celebrity ever in the United States history. I can't think of nobody even close. I mean, the chase. I remember that chase in 1994. I was watching the New York Knicks versus Houston Rockets, and the game got interrupted because of this chase that lasted all night long. Like, there's a lot of moments that happened in that week in June of 1994. A lot of moments from June 12th to June 17th that happened. And it's going to be unbelievable. It's forever etched in history. And what a way. That was a pretty eventful life, if you say so. If I say so myself. I mean, 76 years and dying that way, it was still shocking. You know, even though he was 76, it was still shocking to see OJ dying like that. But it seems like at the end, he was peaceful. And only God knows what he's going to do with the juice. But yeah, that was my little video about OJ Simpson. That's it from here. Nights with Ricky.